YouTube, what's up guys? Hey, hope everyone's having a great day. Let's get some light over here on my face, on this ugly mug. Hey, so I'm gonna go over my entire Toyota Celica GTS Tsunami Edition. Absolute red 3PO original body kit from Toyota. This is a factory body kit, very cool. I'm gonna go over all the little things that are wrong with it. I just kind of wanted to make kind of fun of this car. Reason why I haven't started the turbo. I'm gonna be starting the turbo very soon. So I wanted to pick out all the little issues with it, and then we'll fix all the little issues over the next 6 months. So first and foremost, one of the tiny little issues that I have right up at the front thing is that I got this car repainted and it looks amazing, except for some weird reason I decided not to do the fenders. And on this fender, it's kind of dirty right now, but there's like little paint etching right here. So that's frustrating, and I wish I would have painted the whole car because then it would look mint. So there's a little bit of paint etching on this. I got the hood, the bumper, the roof, the rear bumper, just tons of little things on it, the rear latch on it, the hood scoop, you know, custom painted, but I decided not to do the fenders, and there's a little etching mark on it. So the clear coat's kind of lifted in that corner. Frustrating. I wish I would have painted the entire car. Oh well, that's one of the first issues. As for that brand new headlights, the MITSUBISHI, the smoked, all that stuff is perfect. Nothing's wrong with that. But if we come around to the back of my Tsunami, tail light, MITSUBISHI LEDs, this tail light's out. So I gotta fix this. Believe it or not, on the inside here, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see in there, the little LED that's in it actually fell inside the bulb. It's in there. So I don't know if you guys can see it. I actually have to reinstall the bulb. The next thing that's an issue is my hood struts have gone, the rear struts. So annoying. I thought since this didn't have the TRD wing, I was like, no, totally gonna hold it up, no. Now, it's not the worst thing in the world. The only thing is that this little 10mm here never wants to come off. It always wants to strip. So I'll probably show you guys a video how to do that with applied heat so that you can put new struts on, but that's number two. The hood struts need replaced. I gotta fix this little light thing here. That's driving me nuts. Another thing that's wrong with it, I still have not installed an S2000 antenna. This does look pretty good though, with no antenna like that, because that has the 031, so it comes up like that tall when the radio's up. So that actually looks pretty good. Next thing is if you come back down here, when I got the rear bumper painted, they didn't properly reinstall the splash guard on the rear bumper. So that one has a rear splash guard. This one doesn't. Right there, you guys see that in there? So I'll fix that. I have the part, I just haven't reinstalled it yet. That's kind of annoying. The next thing that's an issue, what's wrong with this car, it needs an alignment. So I did spacers, I lowered the car, I got new 17-inch wheels on the car, I did new struts, I did all these new things, never got an alignment. So like 0 to like 70 it's fine, 70 to 100 it's like really shaky. So I gotta get an alignment, but I didn't want to do an alignment because I'm just gonna pull the wheels off, pull all the axles off, and do all that when I do the turbo. So, or not, I don't know if I'll pull the axles off, but I'll pull all the wheels off, get more room. And I didn't want to need a new alignment after I just got, you know, get alignment and then install a turbo and then need a new alignment. All right, let's go into the car now. So we'll go into the Celica. Let's turn the light out. This car is beautiful, don't get me wrong. I'm just being mean right now. So first off, one of the things that's been driving me nuts is that giant hole right there. So I actually, unfortunately, I removed my aftermarket radio that did work and had that little blue screen, and I was replacing it with a touchscreen one, but the wire harness and the bypass system was so cut up, and then they had an amp installed in it that I don't know which one's which, and so I couldn't get the new one to power on. Very frustrating. So I'm gonna have an auto dealership reinstall an OEM plug, and then I'm gonna get like an FRS or Scion radio, and I'll show you guys how to do that. But that's really frustrating because I've been without a radio and this is hideous, and I was like, I'm just gonna get a black plate here soon. So that's been driving me nuts, especially since I really like clean Celicas on the interior. Okay, next issue, we have a check engine light. I think I already told you guys why the reason for this check engine light was. I removed the air injection system. I've showed you guys how to do that. It has thrown the check engine light frustrating. There is no way to really bypass that besides my new ECU that I'm gonna be getting. So that just sucks, oh well. Because the check engine light is on the Celica, it's annoying, and that's because of the air injection. The removal of it with the new piggyback should remove it. TurboKits.com did the same thing. I think I ran a Pexi, and the Pexi just deletes the check engine light. You can't do that on the 03 Pluses. I don't think they have you can do that. You have to do a different ECU. So unfortunately, I have a check engine light, annoying. The next thing that's wrong with the car is it warms up with the heat on it, but doesn't get hot. So like right now it's warm. It's like, feels like warm bath water, I guess you'd say. It's not like, it doesn't defrost immediately. It takes a while for the whole car to defrost. So I think that I need to go inside there actually and replace the heater core or unclog the heater core. But since I'm gonna be doing the turbo kit, I might just rip out the dash anyways. I might show you guys how to rip out the dash. I might just do that. But I do need to get the heater core fixed because it's just not hot. I want it hot. I want it like immediately where it cleans off water. And this happened before on other ones, so it'll be a nice thing to either clean out, which we'll maybe do that, or either clean it out, or we can install a new one. I think the new one's like $70 to $100, so that's pretty reasonable for a entire heater core. Work and labor to do, it's gonna be pretty difficult. But yeah, so those are the next things that are wrong with the car. Okay, one of the other things that you might know is that I have, so we're gonna turn down to dim the lights on here. So see that, how I dim the lights, and you can turn this. So I've dimmed the lights on here. One of the things that you would notice is be like, hey Mitch, what about the climate control? So the climate control bulbs are both burnt out. I have new ones. I might sell them on my website. They are a fortune, so if I can locate some that are more reasonably priced instead of $36 for them too, I think that's way too much for those. That's how much I had to pay, but if I can source some for you guys for maybe like, I don't know, $15, I think that'd be reasonable to change the colors on them and have LEDs or whatever in the background here. I will do a video probably how to install that when I do the radio at the same time, because these climate controls, this should all be lit up the same color as the clock, the same color as the tachometer, and it should all be orange. Unfortunately, it's not. I mean, the heater lights up, the AC works perfect, but the little dome or the little climate control lights are not lit. Very frustrating, so I will be doing that very, very soon. Another major issue with this car is I did stag lowering springs, pretty affordable. I don't know if they're 200 bucks, something like that. Then I did new OEM spring, or not springs, but struts all 4 around. And the real big problem is it's not low enough. I don't like it. For some reason, the last car I had with the wheels looked a lot lower. With the Koenig Hypergrams, look way better, a lot lower. Not with the wheels and the profile I have with the Subaru BRZ or STI wheels. I can't. It's just I feel like I did a lot of work, but the car doesn't look low enough. It's not low enough. So we need to do coilovers. So I'm gonna have to pick a brand for coilovers. I sold some coilovers, those TNs. I should have ran them on the car, but it's a good OEM-esque look. It's not bad. I don't hate it. I'm not mad. It's just this is gonna be turboed. It needs to be a little bit more low. So that's another issue is that even though I did all that work, I feel like the car's not low enough. We will do that after the turbo is installed. Of course, another reason, probably the biggest issue with this car right now is it doesn't have the turbo on it. So I gotta do the turbo on it. I'm gonna be doing it for you guys. I'm gonna put my MR2 away. I'm gonna bring this into my garage and I'm gonna rip apart this car, and I'm really excited. We're gonna take the front bumper off, we'll take the hood off. We're gonna be doing the removing all the exhausts, the manifold, pretty much all the way to the catback, to be honest. Then we're gonna move the all the other needed stuff that I need to do the turbo kit, injectors, fuel pump, blah 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 blah. We're gonna be doing all that. I'm really excited, and we'll do it step by step. One of the things I did want to say though, so I mean I think that's all the issues that I have with this car. They're just little stuff. I really don't like the little stuff because I want my Celica to be like YouTube show quality. When people see this car, like I get pictures when I drive around town, people send me pictures of spotting me. It looks amazing, but I know it's not perfect. And I think coilovers would make it look perfect. And of course a big front mount intercooler. And I do kind of want a different wing. I kind of want to go with a TRD wing again, or maybe a Kaminari wing. I'm thinking the Kaminari wing with the huge carbon fiber in the mid blade. I'm thinking about that. But if you stayed this far to the end of the video, I really appreciate you. Swing by MitchDore.com as always. I'm getting a new car. So I'm actually flying tomorrow to go buy a new car. It's gonna be very exciting. You guys are gonna like it. It is something that I've owned before, but in a different version. It's turbocharged, which I love turbochargers. It's gonna be very exciting. I'm going to not let this distract me from the turbo. Hold me accountable. Keep on commenting, Mitch, finish that turbo, Mitch, finish that turbo. Because this new car is gonna really try to pull my attention away from it, because it's something I've wanted my entire life. Yeah, so the new car is something that I've wanted my entire life, and it's a project car. So I gotta stay focused on the Celica, otherwise I'm gonna get distracted because it's gonna need a lot of work, but it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna take you along for the journey of picking it up. We'll revisit the car once the turboed Celica is done, and it'll be my race car. Real race car. Real fun. This is gonna be my Celica is gonna be an amazing street race monster car. I'm gonna love it, but this new car is gonna be something really special and unique. Tsunami is very special and unique, very beautiful. This car's gonna be awesome. It'll fit right in. You guys will like it. It'll be great for content. You guys will enjoy it. Something I always wanted. Make sure to like, subscribe. These are only the things that I have wrong with this car. The car's pretty perfect in my opinion. Just tiny little things. I just wanted to pick on it a little bit so that I remember to fix these things later in the future after I get the turbo done. So stay tuned. So stay tuned for the Celica build. The first video is gonna be like removing the front bumper, removing the hood, and removing the exhaust manifold. I think that's the first stuff we're gonna be doing. I've already unboxed the turbo kit and showed you guys that. We'll just remove everything, then maybe we'll do like an injectors video, then we'll maybe do like a turbo part and video, then we'll maybe do like the oil pan video, and running the line video, and then fuel pump video, blah, 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 until you guys get the whole gist of it, of how to do it. And you can go like series 1 through 10, this is how you boost a GTS or GT or any Celica. So 1's easy and 2's easy is pretty much the same thing. Make sure to like, subscribe, of course, swing by MitchDore.com. Be excited for this new car, because we're doing the road trip vlogs, old school Mitch, the ones that we used to do where I just fly across the country to go pick up a car. I am flying across the country to go pick up this car. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be like a 5-10 part series. It'll be a lot of videos. Enjoy. So like, subscribe, swing by MitchDore.com. See you guys on the next video.